Hello. I'd like to talk with you and share with you a little bit my thoughts about alignment in yoga. Alignment's been a big subject for a very long time, and of course it seems that we're coming out of a time when alignment was considered to be these very straight lines and very angular sort of body, right? We're coming into a time which is beginning to recognize more the biological nature of who we are, and that at our biological nature, we really don't have any of these straight lines. We're not built like a building, this with something on top of it. We're built much more in terms of mobile structures that relate one to the other throughout the body and have the total capacity to allow a movement anywhere to transmit fully through the body. So a really interesting shift in how we think about alignment. One of the nice ways that we've begun to think about it is in terms of fascia and connective tissue as something that is much more continuous through us and not based just on the bones and the various exact muscle that moves one and that this is this and so on and so forth, but that the fascial weave that is all the way through and integrates through every joint and every body tissue is an awake, alive, and communicative inner structure that organizes our movement really, really well. So fascia is connective tissue, basically, and it's got many different layers of viscosity. Some fascia is very tight and strong as it needs to be, and some fascia is all really mobile and yet retractable, holds things in, lets it move. And then, of course, some of it is just the jelly that wraps and integrates so much of our bodies. So yoga and alignment in yoga would have to mean the containment and the enhancement of prana flow in the individual body-mind. It would have to. And then what we would begin to see is that if we do actions in the body that shear forces off of our limbs or our sides or whatever shears a force off is allowing prana to leave, right? To exit the body. And we know yogically that we want to contain our life force for our benefit so that we can continue to ride its energy, its awareness in and notice who we are on every level. So the fragmentation of body at limbs and linear thinking may be barking up the wrong tree. A lot of people know this now. So what I want to show you is what I would consider alignment, because it's alignment with prana in a simple posture like Trikonasana. So coming up to standing, and I'm looking here at this tensegrity toy. I think it's called the Squish toy. You can get it online anywhere. And the great thing about these tensegritis models is that they kind of match our body in that there's bone, these strong struts, and then there's the elasticity that holds it together. And as you pull and push on one end or another, what you find in this structure is that the whole structure yields and molds and undulates to the movement. We're something like that in our bodies, and we can explore from the perspective of playing with that. So for example, here we go. I'm going to enter what you can call a version of Trikonasana. It's not considered exactly what one would normally do. There's no idea to get to a place. It's a process. So coming down. So all the way ready to step out, I'm already allowing the whole body to actually undulate in and ripple to the core. With an inhale, I'm stepping out. And as I'm exhaling, I'm going to bring, in this case, my hands to my pelvic halves and just gently wrap around, not just the bones, but I'm allowing the organs in there to wrap around and descend down through the legs into the earth and receive back as I begin to turn. Right? Doesn't matter which leg you turn, there's no right or wrong way. And then this one, I'm going to roll it out. And I find my feet and I pulse the feet, not to pulse the feet, but to create a relationship into the earth with my legs, my feet, my torso, my pelvic halves, everything. And then Anjali Mudra. Now, in coming into Anjali Mudra in this situation, everything moves a little bit. You don't have to see it a lot. Life is movement. Prana is alive. Prana is life, and it is movement. It's moving. And yet, yoga, we contain it. As I'm inhaling, I'm opening my arms, and it's coming from structures all the way through my body, right? And as I'm exhaling, yielding, feeling where I am, right? Just nice and easy. And then I spin and reach with this arm. So you see how it's going absolutely all the way through me. I spin, I reach, I take a full inhale. Maybe I bring my hand down here so I can facilitate a spiral as I come out, up and over. I'm not hinging this front leg because I want to have the whole body connected here with the earth, rolling open through the top with the heavens. Fingers connected to everything, everything else connected to everything. Breathing. So even if you become still in your body, or looks like it's still, you are never still. Everything that is alive moves, and that's you. Yield and push into the earth. Receive as you rise. And hands back. You go to the other side. We can do it quickly together. Exhale, you yield down. Inhale, opening. And then the reach. So reach has a mind to it, and there is an integration of desire, body, and mind. You reach out, you come up and over, take support on your own body, and push into the earth for more support. Receive as you offer your full self to the earth. And you push into earth, inhale, coming up. And maybe you open again. Big breath and exhale. Ah. Good, thank you.